Why can't I stop gambling? How did this happen to me? Do these questions sound familiar? These are questions people with gambling problems tend to ask themselves. People with gambling problems can care less about anything else that's going on or anything else that needs to be done. Their life and time revolves around gambling, so they forget about the responsibilities of life. I chose to speak about this topic because I have experienced the gambling problem situation. I'm not so bad with it, but I do tend to go to the casino a lot and forget about anything else that needs to be done. The purpose of my speech is to persuade everyone on why not to gamble. Gambling seems fun when you're winning, but when you're losing, it's not fun at all. There are three reasons why I think that you should not gamble. You can get yourself into debt, you can risk of losing your family, and it's also a risk of suicide. The first thing I would like to discuss is getting into debt. Someone who lets gambling control their life can lead into a lot of personal debt and a lot of losses. According to the National Council on Problem Gambling, average debt for a man is between $55,000 and $90,000. Women average debt is way below that amount. Going to the ATM to get money to gamble can also lead you into lots of debt, which means that bills won't get paid because there won't be any money left to pay the bills. Not only will you risk getting yourself into debt, but you will also risk losing your family. When family members learn that everything they have worked hard for is at risk of being taken away, they feel angry and betrayed. Children also feel hurt. They become sad and depressed knowing one of their parents is not spending enough time with them due to the fact of them going to the casino or even just going to gamble every day. Gambling can also cause emotional and physical abuse between spouses, which can lead to separation or even divorce. The third and final point is the risk of suicide. According to the American Psychological Association, it defines a gambling problem as a mental disorder. The person gambling can't control themselves, so they lose everything that they have. Once this happens, they feel like killing themselves is the best thing that they can do. According to the Institute of Ontario, the rates of suicide are higher for someone who has a gambling problem than someone who has any other problems. Most gamblers feel depressed and stressed out. They also feel like, what's the point of them even living? So they think that committing suicide will solve everything. In conclusion, I wanted to share with you the reasons why not to gamble and persuade you not to gamble anytime soon. I have explained to you that gambling can cause you to get into debt, it can cause you to lose your family, and it's a risk of suicide. As I mentioned earlier, I feel qualified to speak about this topic because I am a victim of out of control gambling. A lot of people enjoy gambling and think it's fun to do. But when it's all said and done, it's not the best thing to do because it can lead you into the worst situations ever.